Hi guys, it's Anthony with the SEO Cash Club, and today we're going to look at the Google My Business listing and how to optimize it. And what I'm going to show you is all the different factors that you can use for it. The easiest way to find this, if the video changes, is to just go to Google My Business. It'll come up with a link and then it'll bring you to your Google My Business listing. This is for a fictional website for a personal training business, but it has been verified. If the site hasn't been verified, the insights and reviews won't show up, so your screen may be a little bit different, especially if you're doing something like a black hat listing. I'm just going to move the screen slightly to show you the different features that we have here. And the easiest way to get to edit the information is to click on the info. And that'll bring up all the stuff that can be edited. So just move this back. And so now pretty much everything with a pencil can be verified. Sorry, can be edited. Okay. So you have the company name, the categories, the area that it's serving. You can change the radius. You want to add your business hours to show that you're a reputable company. Same with the telephone number. You also have the website. And if you don't have a website, you're going to have a very hard time trying to rank a local page due to the changes in the algorithm. You have attributes. I'll click on that and I'll just show you. It'll tell you whether you have a wheelchair accessible, restroom, things like that, just to make it easier and such. Go back. But one of the main things you want is you want to add photos. Now, if I go back up to the top of the listing and I go back to home for a second, there's going to be a bar at the bottom here that says your profile is 70% complete. Okay, they want me to add a photo. Sorry, just click on this. Then if I click again, make sure your customers know when you're open for business. Like I said, add your hours. And then add photos to showcase your business to your customers. The photos are going to really increase your conversion rates, and it's very important, especially if you're a business that deals with ambience and such, like your hair salon, restaurant, things like that. People want to see inside the business. So one of the things you want to do when you are updating your photos is you want to make sure that they are keyword enhanced. So if you have, for example, you're a plumbing business, you would put 24-hour emergency plumber when you're updating the photos. So let's go back, close this up, and I'll just show you, for example, if I scroll down, you can do posts, insights. Like I said, insights and reviews won't show up, and you can also link in the Google Analytics account. But if we go back to info, one of the main things is going to be categories, and this is where you want to try and include your keywords. For example, I've got it as a personal trainer. Keywords would be fitness, things like that. And one of the great ways to find out the different categories that will trigger a Google Maps is to go to the Blumenthal category tool. It's easy to find, and if Google changes anything, you can find it this way. Just type in Blumenthal category tool, and it's going to show you the different list of things, and most of these will trigger a Google Maps. So if I go to plumber, for example, sorry, taking a while to scroll down. If I could spell it, it would help. We've got plumber, drain, plumbing, sewer, sink, drain, plumbing, sewer, sink. Most of these would show up with a Google search, so that can help you with your categories. Try not to keyword stuff your listing because it could be flagged for manual review. One of the things is if you go to attributes, for example, just go down and I'll scroll down to the bottom. And there's a note here that says, please note your edits may be reviewed for quality before being published. And you click on that to learn more. And that leads me into the Google Guidelines, which you want to make sure that everything is correct and within guidelines so you don't get flagged. And that's easy to find by going to Google My Business Guidelines. There is another video on the SEO Cash Club which helps with the photo optimization, which I encourage you to watch. And if you have any questions, you can post them in the forum and we'd be more than happy to ask.